Some mess on my chair. Can't have that, can I? Hello folks, and welcome back to the Movie Man channel today. And today, I got a... I think the weather's starting to turn. Starts having an effect on your mood a wee bit. And yesterday, I was feeling that, and I just had to get out of the house. So I just thought, why not just take a walk? And I'll have a look at some charity shops, and I did. And I'll be honest with you, found absolutely nothing at all in the charity shops. But about an hour before, I went down to do my food shopping, and in one of the bottom of the bags, there was an £8 Cex voucher. I was like, how did that escape? I was like, yes, we'll take that. So, with that £8, I actually, I didn't go in intentionally going to spend £8 because that's what I found at the bottom of the bag. But that's what I ended up spending on a couple of... Sally, look at the creaky chair. My chair's creaking, listen to that. So I got a couple of Blu-rays, and today it was 2 o'clock, and I was going to just sit down, relax, and I thought, again, I'm just going to be in that mood because I'm in the house. So I just decided to take a walk down to the charity shop in Cex again, just to get out and about, bit of fitness, and also just to fill the time. So I did that, and there's a charity shop directly opposite Cex, and that's the one I usually go to for 10 for a pound. And they had 10 for a pound, but they were all well, most of them were relatively common ones, but one artificial eye one caught my eye, and I can't remember what it was called. I think it was called Roseanne or something like that, or Rosalita or something like that. And I scanned it, and it traded for £5. So I bought it, and I thought, well, I'll just go in and pay £1 for that, and then go and trade it in for the £5 like I'm going to do. Or will I take 9 more? And you know me, I took 9 more, which was silly because probably I've got some of these, and probably the discs I've got, I don't know, but you know what I'm like. So I'll show you the 9 that I got, and actually I seem to be on an Adam Sandler Jim Carrey theme at the moment, and I picked up The Wedding Singer. I really do want to pick that up on Blu-ray, and I have seen this. I think this is a pretty decent Adam Sandler film. And did I check the disc on it? I think I did, because I wouldn't have bought it unless it was pretty minty fresh, and it is. So I'm not 100% sure that I've got this on DVD. I certainly don't have it on Blu-ray. So I picked this one up, and I intend to, once I finish this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend another half an hour on my CLZ cloud updating some more DVDs. Because every half an hour or so spare I do that, it means that my database is up to date, and I might not buy doubles. So I picked that one up. I think it's a good movie. He's back for a totally rad encore. Basically, he's a wedding singer, and he's miserable. And she's a waitress, and she's miserable. So you can guess what's going to happen. So there you go. And this one, I noticed the new rating symbol, so that means it was at least it's only a couple of years old. Recon, based on a terrifying true event. Alice Woodward, Sam Keeley, Chris Bocaru and Frank Nero. Heard of none of them. DVD format, 91 minutes, subtitles in English. So I picked that one up, but it's a war movie. I was actually hoping it would trade for something, but it didn't trade for much. So, there we go. To be honest, I already got 4 times my money from the one I traded in. So, there you go. Don't know if I own this on DVD. Have never seen this. And it goes 4 hours of special content, loaded special features, airplane. I'm actually going to keep these in the cases, okay, because these are in mint condition. What I mean by that is I'm going to check my database. If they are in my database and I've got them already, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trade them in, because you get 10p for them, right? Which is nothing, but it's better than going into CEX and sitting on the shelf for somebody to buy than sitting in my pile as a doubler. This one I never heard of, and I wanted to take that. It did look pretty good, and it's a Night of the Hunter with Robert Mitchum and Shirley Winters from 1955. Compelling, frightening and beautiful, one of the greatest all-time American films. A tall, handsome preacher, his knuckles eerily tattooed with love and hate, roams the countryside spreading the gospel and leaving a trail of murdered women in his wake. Oh. This disc includes the original theatrical trailer, interactive menu. So I've never heard of that one before, so I'll pick that one up. Oh, it's got, look, and I say, disc absolutely perfect for the edition. Love and hate, put quite good on the disc, yeah. So I'll pick that one up too. I will be keeping that one, I think. Definitely not got that one. Do you mean I think? I will be keeping that one. The other three, if I've got them already, then they'll just be getting traded in. I definitely have this one, but I'm pretty, and I've got it on Blu-ray, but I'm pretty sure my DVD is absolutely scratched to shreds. Yeah, that was a good word to use rather than what I was going to use. So I picked up Contagion, and this is actually a really, really good movie. I've watched it a few times with Matt Damon, Lawrence Fishburne, Jude Law, and Jude Law plays a great character in this, and so does Matt Damon. This reminds me of the COVID pandemic in a way, and I've definitely got this on Blu-ray, but as I say, I think my disc is shredded, so that's why I bought that one to replace it, because I was starting to struggle. So I don't think, again, I own this on any format either, and it's a Jim Carrey movie that I've not seen, and it's I Love You, Philip Morris. Outrageously funny, non-stop laughs, hilarious, with Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor. And again, the disc is in absolute perfect shape. What at the age we live in where you can get 2 hours of entertainment for 10p? Aaron.
Didn't you get me involved in that then?
And I found a sealed one, which is an Alfred Hitchcock movie that I've never seen, called Rebecca, with Laurence Olivier. You must be pretty young in it. Rebecca was named Best Picture in 1940. Look, nobody's even opened that. What a shame, poor DVD. And the last one, well, I did pick up the one that I traded for £5. And the last one, this is when I was really struggling. Oh, there's two more, actually. I picked up Beautiful, and I recognise the guy on the front, and it says Best Actor and Best Foreign Language Film. Enter to Boredom in Javier Bardem is an Uxable, a man on the wrong side of the law who struggles to provide for his children in the dangerous streets of Barcelona. As fate encircles him, Uxable learns to accept the realities of life. Is that not... That isn't Negan, is it?
Let me see, but I very much doubt that. No! That's when you always think Negan.
It's Danny. It's Danny at Grey's Anatomy.
Danny, yeah, that's no him.
That's no Negan.
No. Grey's Anatomy, yes, that's Negan, but that in there is not.
What do you mean, Danny? That's Danny at Grey's Anatomy.
No, it's not.
But who is it then? Right, I'm completely confused.
Danny's John Winchester.
Oh, right, okay. Right, and this one, I'll be honest with you, I picked it up at the last minute because I thought, again, it might be worth trading in, but very few DVDs are worth trading in anymore. And it's a BFI title of the famous Five on Treasure Island, the classic children's film serial. And I thought, you know, comes with a nice BFI book, 5 on Treasure Island DVD in perfect condition. Yep, as I say, perfect condition. So I thought that might be worth a wee bit in 10p. So that was my 10 for £1. Which now I actually look at it, I didn't actually do too bad. Especially with the Contagion that I need the disc for, the Night of the Hunter, the Rebecca I've not got, the Wedding Singer, actually didn't do too bad. So that's what I got today when I went to the charity shop. I thought so for dry, I'm going to have to drink some of this water. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. So, the two I picked up yesterday, this one's been sitting on a shelf in CX for a long time, and I kept thinking, have I got on Blu-ray, have I not? And I just yesterday thought, I'm pretty sure I don't. So I'll pick it up. And it's Hostel, Unseen Edition. Now, I've seen the Magpie Movies picking up the 3 set. I think I've only seen Hostel 1 and 2, but this one is brutal. The bit, right, spoiler alert. If you've not seen Hostel and you didn't want to hear anything about what's in it, then do what you got to do. So this one here, the bit where he cuts the guy's tendons to the back of his heels and then says, "You're free to go," and the guy tries to stand up and his ankle's just
Well, it's like he's cut his Achilles or whatever.
I know, and you're just like, oh. Or the bit where she's got her eye hanging out.
It's been ages since I've seen it.
Where the guy's melted her face with the eye, and her eye's hanging out like that.
It's been ages since I've seen it.
This is like Quentin T.
A good Halloween one, I suppose.
That's a really good movie. I think was really brutal. You sort of expected it, but not as brutal as that.
I think it's the most brutal one I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of brutals.
Hostel 2 was pretty bad, but this one was the worst, I think. So I picked that one up for £2. Why not? So the next one I picked up. Now, Roy and Man Film like to collect the Masters of Cinema. And I've got a few, maybe like 10 or so. And you know, when Roy and Graham watch these films, they always say they're fantastic. And I'll be honest with you, I never get round to watching them. But it doesn't mean I didn't want them on my shelf, looking pretty, looking nice. And then one day...
If you've seen his shelves, guys, you'll realise they're not actually that nice. They're everywhere.
They are nice. You might think they're nice. I think they're nice. And then...
I can think of better things to make it nice, but...
And then... I was going to say, see, look at this. Look at what I've got to contend with.
And you love me for it.
Right, so I picked up this one because it looked like a good deal. £6 pickup on South Street. And it's Eureka Masters of Cinema at £6. And I thought, will I get that, will I not? And I looked up on eBay and it said it was going to cost £12. So I was thinking, if I ever decided I specifically wanted to watch this movie, and I then had to go and buy it on eBay for £12, I'd be kicking myself. And when I opened it up on the shelf at CX, it didn't have the booklet in it. But so what I thought is, right, I'm going to ask for it, and if they can bring it out with a booklet, I'll take it. And if they don't bring it out with a booklet, then I was going to say I wouldn't take it, but I probably would have taken it anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I probably would have took it anyway. So pick up on South Street, and it's from 1953. Fox's stunning 4K restoration in a dual format special edition. If you refuse to cooperate, you'll be as guilty as traitors who gave Stalin the A-bomb. Are you waving the flag at me? Sensational noir cast and stylized America at the dawn of the Cold War. So there we go. So got that one. And as I say, always nice to have your accompanying booklet. It just shows they put the effort into it, doesn't it? So just a wee. And as I say, it will look good on my shelf. And when I do decide, if I ever decide I want to watch it, I've got it. I can go to my shelf and go, I'm going to watch that.
Like it's thousands and thousands of others that I'm going to watch, but I've never watched it.
You know what I actually watched the other night? Actually, Roy said, sorry, somebody said to me, Myself and Irene wasn't a terrible Jim Carrey film. So I watched it and I actually thought it was alright. So I watched that, and I also watched another film with Jim Carrey's Number 23, and I watched All Quiet on the Western Front. I'll be honest with you, that took me a bit to get through last night to watch All Quiet on the Western Front, but maybe it's because I was tired. Because I put on 20 minutes in, I found myself scrolling through my phone, and when I looked at the TV, it was 35 minutes. I thought, I've missed 15 minutes of this, why am I doing that? So I wound it back to 20 minutes, then I put my phone down and watched it all the way through, and I thought it had a powerful message, the All Quiet on the Western Front, and it was the Netflix one. So I've never seen any other versions of it, so I'm going to keep my thoughts to that on my own, because I might watch All Quiet on the Western Front, the original and the 1970s remake, before I give my opinion on that one. So there you go. So that's my pickups. I hope you enjoyed my video today. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, give it a thumbs down. But either way, it helps the channel. And if you do think I've earned your subscription today, do that too. I sound like a PSR. One of those public service announcements. Do you know? Right, okay. So
Sorry, my husband's a twat, people.
okay, I shall see you later. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.